Well, Deb Murphy filed this report for Sierra Wave Media. Quite a few analogies could describe what the newly formed Owens Valley Groundwater Authority dealt with at their second meeting last Thursday. Chicken or the egg, rolling the dice, or betting on the come. Now, one representative got creative with a new analogy. It's like watching sausage being made without knowing what sausage is supposed to look like. Here's the quandary. The approved budget calls for an estimated expenditure of $747,585, this covering Inyo County's administrative work, but the majority going toward a consultant to develop a groundwater sustainability plan. Now you take that hefty figure, divide by the 11 agencies united by a joint powers agreement, divide that again by the 3 years it will take the plan to develop. The total each agency can pay each year to hang on to 4 votes on the Owens Valley Groundwater Authority is $22,654 more than some of the smaller community service districts' annual budgets. Now from there it gets more complex. Inyo County's Water Department has been working on a grant application to the state's Department of Water Resources to help fund the plan development. That help could cover half or almost all of the cost. Inyo County Department Water Head Bob Harrington told the authority the application should go to Sacramento within the next week. Now the result won't be known until January, but the 11 agencies have to determine their funding level and vote total as soon as possible to basically do business as a governing agency. Now the situation became very real when members couldn't even vote to accept the minutes of their October 5th meeting. The bottom line, the Owens Valley Groundwater Authority and all other GSAs across the state are exploring a new frontier or making a whole new kind of sausage. Deb's full report is posted on our website, sierrawave.net. Deb Murphy also has this story. If you live in the Highlands Meadow Creek area and are willing to work your butt off for your community, the Northern Inyo Healthcare District has a job for you. With the resignation of Phil Hartz, the at-large board member for the district, the process of filling his position has begun. Now, said district CEO Dr. Kevin Flanagan, we're sad to see Phil leave. We're appreciative of his time and energy. His constituents were well served. Now, Hartz tendered his resignation in mid-October. He'll be leaving the area for family reasons, Flanagan said. Now, the Northern Inyo Healthcare District is in the process of posting the board opening. A committee of 2 seated directors will interview the candidates and make its recommendation to the full board. Now, according to state law, the board slot will be filled by appointment within 60 days of the opening, followed by an election no less than 130 days from the vacancy. Flanagan said that put the election in March or June. Now, the primary responsibility of board members is to function as visionaries, setting the strategy and direction the district should go and assessing if it's reaching those goals. Dr. Flanagan said this is a unique opportunity to positively impact healthcare in the community for years to come. Those interested in filling the position, contact Sandy Blumberg, 760-873-2838, and that full story also is posted on sierrawave.net. And a press release from the Southern Inyo Healthcare District. Now, Deb Murphy has had a lot of this information, but the SIHD does note that members of the public have asked questions about the status of the hospital and clinic in Lone Pine. Now, while many of the issues raised are addressed at the public meetings of the district's board of directors, not everyone can attend these meetings, so the following information is to keep the public fully apprised of recent events. Press release states that the Southern Inyo Healthcare District has filed to terminate the management agreement with Healthcare Conglomerate Associates. The court has requested briefs from the district and HCCA regarding the future of the management agreement, a matter which the district and HCCA have been discussing over the last month. The briefs were filed with the court on or about October 25th. Now, under the management agreement, HCCA managed the district's bank accounts. On October 17th, the judge in the district's bankruptcy case ordered that the signatories to the bank accounts be switched from HCCA to the district directors, which has been done. Now, HCCA continues to provide management of the hospital and clinic. Local management and supervision is being handled by Brian Cotter, Associate Administrator and Chief Clinical Officer and employee of the district. Alan Germany continues as Chief Restructuring Officer and CFO and coordinates work being done by HCCs such as finishing up the IT system and completing reports to the state. Now, the district was recently served with a search warrant by the Tulare County Sheriff's Department and the Tulare District Attorney's Office. District is fully cooperating with law enforcement, that press release notes, and will not be providing any further public comment during the pendency of the investigation. Southern Inyo Healthcare District Board President Richard Panchenko said this will continue to be a turbulent time for the hospital and clinic, but we are working on making sure that management requirements will be well covered. We are working hard at controlling cash flow and realize that it is due to the patience and dedication of many of our vendors and suppliers that we can keep the hospital open. We were able to meet payroll last week and anticipate some significant supplemental funding to be received in the near future. One of the major checks has already been deposited in district accounts, end quote. Now, said Matt Kingsley, Inyo County's 5th District Supervisor, said, "I'm proud of the actions the Board of Southern Inyo Healthcare District is taking to protect the hospital and clinic." And that full press release is also posted on our website, sierrawave.net. We'll be back with more news.